Welcome, one and all, to podcast episode 20 of Business in the VOM Today. I'm Michael Murphy, the current president of the Chamber of Commerce, and this is my show co-host, the Chamber Vice President, Jennifer O'Neill. Jennifer, how are you today?
I'm well. Thank you,
Can you
Michael.
believe it's show number 20?
I really can't.
Amazing. Well, the Mamaroneck Chamber of Commerce is a nonprofit membership organization established in 1917 as the Businessmen's Association of Mamaroneck, and we are a thriving group of merchants, restaurateurs, and business professionals, including home-based businesses and local nonprofits dedicated to helping and supporting one another for the good of the community.
Special shout out to our 14 other Chamber board members, all volunteers who work diligently at making the Chamber an organization which promotes and supports all businesses throughout the village of Mamaroneck.
Our Chamber will continue to work hard at following our slogan, which is,
Keep it local.
that is, encouraging shopping, dining, and hiring, doing business locally, and advocating for business in the VOM. Big Chamber welcome to new member to this month. We have Pure Bar that's just joined the Chamber. Pure Bar. They have 19 studios across New York City, Westchester, and Long Island. They recently had a soft opening, and we're celebrating an official grand opening on Saturday. So if you're listening to this, and you may be listening to this, you're invited. You're invited. Okay. On Saturday at 1025, 805 Mamaroneck Avenue. And if you're a new member and we didn't mention your name here, please let us know. We value your membership in the Chamber Group. And members, when you have an opportunity, welcome these new businesses into the Chamber community. Well, quick note reminder, we do have a lot of events coming up, but the one I want you to jot down right now is the annual end of the year Chamber Holiday Party. Maybe our guest will be there on Thursday, December 11th at Nona Corolla. Register online today. We'll be honoring Chamber businesses who have marked milestones this year, as well as announcing our Chamber Person of the Year. Actually, it's our Chamber Gene Warrington Person of the Year, but we'll get into that in the next show.
Okay.
So, and now on to our special village event spotlight. We got a spotlight for everything, Jason. It is, yes, Jason Pinto, Superintendent of Recreation in the VOM. Jason, welcome to the show again. It's spooktacular time.
It is. Certainly. Spooky season is here. Thanks for having me, Michael and Jennifer.
You are welcome.
Glad to be here.
Can you tell us a little bit about the Spooktacular,
Sure.
what it was like last year and what our expectations
Sure.
are for this year?
So Spooktacular is a long-standing community tradition, many, many years here in the Village of Mamaroneck. It's a partnership between the Village of Mamaroneck Parks and Rec Departments and the Mamaroneck Chamber of Commerce. So we work together to put on a really family-friendly, fun, spooky, kind of spooky for the little ones, Halloween event. It kicks off at 12:15 in front of Smashburger, where we gather for our Halloween parade. So Michael and the Chamber folks will be leading that parade, which will start at 12:15 in front of Smashburger and go into Harbor Island Park, right in front of the pavilion where all the activities will be held. So that's really great. The kids love walking the avenue with all their costumes, and there's candy being given out. It's really a good time. And then once we get into the harbor, there's a slew of activities. We have music and karaoke from School of Rock. We have a haunted house that the rec team puts together, really, really nice haunted house. We have pumpkin decorating. We have face painting. We have a magician show. And then, of course, all of the Chamber businesses that are participating. Last year, I believe we had 15, 20 different businesses. They all set up a little game. They all give out candy. And then, of course, sell their items or give away informational things about their business. So it's a very collaborative event between the Chamber and the Village of Mamaroneck. And it's all free. And it's all for the kids and families of the community to have a really fun Halloween time.
How many people are you expecting this year, Jason?
So I think last year we were probably around 1,500 or so total between kids and parents and caregivers. I would assume as long as the weather's decent, we would have similar numbers. Yeah.
Date and time?
So the event is on Sunday, October 19th, 2025. Parade starts at 12:15. Activities start in the harbor shortly after, around 12:45, 1 o'clock. And we go to about 4 or 5 o'clock.
Wow. Okay, you want to? They can actually. You're going to
Yeah,
see this.
there's
You can hold that up there so they can see the flyer, which is you'll probably see that on social media too. You know what? We had one of our local business people. They thought they were under the misnomer that it was just for businesses on the avenue, And I tried to gently explain to them what it was like, but maybe you can explain it. It's not just in years past they used to do like window painting. They don't do that anymore, do they?
Right. Yeah.
They-
The chamber used to do window painting with the
Right.
businesses, but now we have everything centralized in the harbor, and any village business that wants to get involved certainly can get involved. Bring some candy, bring a table, have a little game for them. It's a great way to showcase your business, and it's very local. The people that attend this event are our residents and our constituents. So yeah, it's a good way to market to the local community.
Totally. And you did mention candy. They should bring
Yes.
copious amounts of candy.
Yes, so we are looking for donations for this event. Any business that wants to donate candy can drop it off to the rec department Monday through Friday, 8 to 4. We will shout you out and thank you for your sponsorship. Vice versa, you can contact Jen or Michael if you want to donate to the chamber candy, anything. So we're looking for whether it's cash, candy, in-kind donations. We'll take it all to really make the event great.
It's a free
Fantastic.
tabling event, so it makes no sense to miss it.
Yeah.
We'll be there.
Of course.
So I think I'm going to be in costume. Last year I was a construction worker.
Yes.
How original.
Very convincing construction
And Jennifer,
worker.
what were you?
Who was the vice president of the Mamaroneck Chamber of Commerce?
And look, she got me on that one. Okay. So anyway, one thing you'd said earlier is that this is a collaboration between the Village of Mamaroneck, Parks and Rec, and also in the Chamber. And there's a number of events like that throughout the year. We've already had the block party, which is awesome in July.
Mm-hmm.
We have Taste Mamaroneck, new thing that started up in September. We have this. These are great events for us, for the community in general, how everybody can get involved. Now, is there anything else that we should be knowing about coming up?
So stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned for our holiday, because we do a holiday boutique and Christmassy holiday event in the harbor. We're working on that. And last year we got a bunch of Mamaroneck businesses, chamber businesses, to come to that boutique, and we'll send that information to you again. It's a great way to shop local for the holidays and find things that you might not be able to find on Amazon. Things that are made here in Mamaroneck, things that are designed at home, baked goods that are baked local, you name it. So don't forget that people make things in your own community, and to support them.
And sometimes it's fun to just go shopping in person.
Right.
Right?
It's fun to go shopping in person. You're with your community members, and it's all local businesses, which we love. We really try hard in this village that during the holiday season, shop local, support your local businesses, whether it's restaurant, retail establishment, movie theater, gym, support your local businesses.
Speaking of which, we'd like to do a shout out to the businesses that supported the new holiday decorations. I say we'll see a lot of that in the next couple of months, right? I guess they
Yeah.
get them up right around before Thanksgiving.
Yeah, right around Thanksgiving time they'll be up, and they'll be up until early 2026. Early January 2026. And we'll have new decorations, garland, pole mounts, as well as some festive theme at the top of the harbor entrance to lighten it up into the harbor, as well as new items in front of the pavilion during our holiday lighting spectacular, because it's really something that we do. It's really nice for our local community.
You're
That's
still doing
great.
the scarecrows, aren't you?
Yeah,
on the
the
avenue?
scarecrows this weekend.
Wow, this
Right.
weekend already.
This
Wow.
weekend, I think we have 100 people registered, which is maxed out. And so
Wow.
shortly after that, you will see those scarecrows on Mamaroneck Avenue and the surrounding corners, giving a little fall festive theme to
Great
the
job.
avenue. And
Great
that's-
job.
the kids love seeing
Yeah.
it. The people love
Very
it.
funny.
Yeah, my friend at Valeria, she loves it every year. She's so excited to see the next scarecrow. Yeah. So.
Very, very cool.
Good job.
So as we close out this segment, Jason, could you give us one more time? Tell us when is the date, when is and then of the Spooktacular, and where does it start? Where does it finish?
Okay, so the date is Sunday, October 19th.
No rain date.
No rain date.
Okay.
We're going to hope for the best. We usually okay. It starts the parade. If you want to participate in the parade starts at 12:15 in front of Smashburger. We walk down Mamaroneck Avenue into Harbor Island Park. The Harbor Island Park activities will start around 12:45, 1 o'clock once the parade enters. And so, yeah, we look forward to seeing everyone there on October 19th.
Okay, you got 20 seconds to tell us how can a village business get involved?
All right. If a village business wants to get involved, you can either reach out to me at the Recreation Department, give us a call, email. Our contact information is on the village website. You can contact Michael, Jen, or anyone else from the chamber board. Ask them how you can participate. yeah, it's really great, and we really hope everyone comes.
Well, thank you, Jason. So we will be seeing you on the 19th, and we'll be having you back on the show to talk about the holiday event down at the harbor.
And we have Turkey Trot too, which is a big road race here,
Wow.
so we can hit those both.
We're running with that.
A lot of fun in the village.
A lot of fun in the Village of Merrick. Fall fun, winter fun. Doesn't stop. Once the summer ends, we have a lot of great stuff for everyone. So we're 12 months.
All right, welcome back to episode 20 of Business in the VOM Today, where we are spotlighting a local power couple in our chamber member community. I know you'd like that, the power couple.
Love
thing.
it. I love it.
Okay. VOM's own Richard and Jammie Leimgruber.
Yeah.
Welcome.
Wow,
Hey,
thank
welcome
Mike,
to
I
the
have to
show.
say, you said my last name correctly, our last name.
Was it so?
It was a mess for a while, and I was like, "That's okay. I'm used to it. My whole life, I've been called different names, but you pronounced it correctly."
Okay, it was up to Jammie to bring me to that moment.
There you go.
Corrected me.
Awesome.
Anyways, okay, everybody wants to know, how'd you guys meet?
You tell them that story.
So it was, I don't know, about 20-something years ago. If you guys remember the good old OG, it was the OG. What was it? It was
Match.com.
Match.com.
When online dating just started, so
Yeah.
it's in infancy, and
That was the time where you had to write like a whole article about you and give nice pictures.
and there was no AI to write it for us.
No AI to write it for you. And so Jammie just winked at me. She just said, "I'm interested." I winked, and then I'm like, "Oh, who's this?" And it went from there, and we went on several dates. We started dating, and here we are, married 16 years, going on 17 in February. Wow. And couldn't have been better.
And we have a beautiful 12-year-old son.
Yeah.
That's a good testimony for Match.com, but there's
Match.com.
another testimony for the Village of Mamaroneck. Why did
Yes.
you call the Village of Mamaroneck home?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think
y'all
it
not
was,
from here. I can
I
tell.
think we had just moved. We were living up in Connecticut. Jammie was working for a company in the city, and she had a 2-hour and 20-minute commute each way. And we were just looking to get closer to the city. I used to work in an office right up here in Harrison on 500 Mamaroneck Ave, and I knew about Sal's Pizza in Mamaroneck, and that was one of the areas that we started looking for when we were looking for closer to the city. And we found a beautiful house right here in the village, and we put an offer in, and here we are 11 years, going on 12 years in the village.
Wow, it says the man who ran a successful pizza business. I
Yeah,
know that,
pizza
right,
business.
yeah.
But I
was
do have to
26
say,
years ago.
it became more than just convenience. It became about the community we found
Absolutely.
here.
Right.
Yeah.
And I know we're going to get on the Village of Mamaroneck Chamber of Commerce and stuff, but I just want to let you know that if I listened to her 12 years ago, I would have never been a chamber member, because she's like, "That's old school. You just need to go on Facebook and network that way." But I said, "Nope, I'm going to go to the chamber and I'm going to join it." And that's what I did. And the amount of friends that I have, the amount of people that I know, the connections I've made has been life-changing.
Well, I guess in this one instance, I'm happy that you did not listen to your wife.
Yes, right. It's probably the only time it worked out in my favor. Let's put it that way.
Jammie, you have a home-based business. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Absolutely. I'm a brand new business owner. Just opened up my business last year. The name is Vekterly.
Yep.
And in addition to being one of the producers on Rich's podcast, Enrich Your Life, I actually also help small to mid-sized businesses grow their presence online by leveraging tech and AI, as well as streamlining their profits. Through that, I've actually realized that people, and not just businesses, but everyday people, they want to learn AI and tech in a way that is more approachable. So as a result of that, I've actually just started a brand new initiative. Yes. Brand new initiative where I have been leveraging social media as a conduit for education to reach a lot of other people. And I'm going to be launching soon my online academy, where I will be able to teach tech and AI to others in a more practical way.
Well, I know you did a workshop for us a little while ago. We were very appreciative of that. Thank you. Rich, you do your own LMC podcast.
What a cool name.
Right? Yeah.
You're very familiar with this setting.
I love it. It's like home to me.
So what made you decide to do that, and how's it going?
Yeah, so, I was given the opportunity. I know Matt Sullivan from the LMC through the chamber, obviously, another connection, right? And they were talking about the studio they were opening up, and in anticipation of that, I've been itching for 26 years to be able to have a little creative side, and the stars aligned. This was happening. My business was very successful as a financial advisor, which is what I do professionally. And I wanted to give back to the community and to people who were maybe not so educated on financial stuff. So I started out as a small project, seeing if it would work. And it's grown into, right now, 17 episodes that have been published as of yesterday. I have 5 more on the horizon, and I get to interview experts in their fields, whether that's a CPA to talk about taxes, whether that's a 529 plan expert talking about the benefits of 529s, but having it in a way in a conversation without the sales pitch at the end so that people feel comfortable listening to the podcast. And what it's done for me, it's allowing me to use some of my, I guess, the left side of my brain to actually be creative and not have to always, be thinking about business and business. It's more about just helping others and giving this information away that will benefit others. So it's been great.
I know this is every community would love to have an LMC Media, wouldn't they?
Oh,
We're
yeah.
very
We feel
fortunate.
blessed.
Yes.
We're very
Very
It makes us
fortunate.
even, little creative people become very creative. Thank
Right,
you there.
right.
Thank you, studio manager, who's listening, I know.
Yeah.
All right, I got a question for you. So what does the word Vekterly mean? I think it's a cool name.
Thank
So
you.
what-
So it actually, my 12-year-old son actually helped me to come up with it. But it comes from the word vector, which is a mathematical term, which is, basically an arrow with purpose and direction. And so I just added the LY because apparently tech companies always have like the LY, a lot of these, So Vekterly sounded very apropos, and it came from watching a movie with my son.
Very good.
Ask her
See?
what movie.
And what movie?
The Minions.
The
The
Minions.
Minions, of course.
Well,
Right.
speaking of Minions, both of you are going to be involved in our spectacular.
Yes.
Yes.
And last year you came in costume. And this year, I'm told you are also going to be in costume. Is it a secret, or can you share with us what you're planning to do at Spectacular this year for the chamber?
It's going to be not the same costumes, but it's going to be similar because we want to stay with the haunted house. We're going to be standing in front of the haunted house. So part of the chamber allowed me to get to know Jason, who I think you were just talking to. Part of what I do for my business is give back to the community by donating. And because my business is donated, we're able to also, I guess, welcome the guests right before the big old mean haunted house. And so we get to do that. But at the same point in time, we wanted to do something that's kind of scary, right? So... Are we going to tell them? No,
We're
right?
not saying anything else
Okay.
other
Okay.
than that. You
Yeah.
shall
Respect
see
it.
it.
Hey, listen, no one will hear this show. Richard,
us.
good question. Now, see, the point I had is like, how does being involved in the community, like the Spectacular, like you guys are so great at that, how does that help your business?
Yeah,
'Cause I think
great.
it's important for the business to know.
Right. So, listen, the Chamber of Commerce has changed the way that I've done things in my business. And what I will tell you is somebody once wise told me, if you have time, if you have treasure, or you have talent, you should be giving those. So if you have time, you should volunteer for a nonprofit or an association like, the Chamber of Commerce. If you have treasure, you should donate, right? If you have the ability to do it. Or if you have talent, you should lead. And when I became the president several years ago, I took my talent being somebody who is understands the businesses and kind of tried to provide extra value. And that's where I used me being the president of the chamber to learn how to be a leader. And I think that was tremendous experience for me and what it's been able to do for moving forward. So the Chamber of Commerce allows you to participate in your community, to get to know everybody who's involved, help make decisions, right? There's a lot of things that the Village of Mamaroneck government might look at you as the Village of Mamaroneck Chamber of Commerce and say, hey, what do you guys need as small businesses? So we're part of the conversation, and we're also part of the success, right? So I think the Chamber of Commerce brings that all together. If you're a small business owner, you might not necessarily live here, but you do have a say. And it's kind of like what I was telling when I was the president. I used to say to the members, we're going to be an advocate for your business. You want to join because in numbers, we're stronger than you being a sole practitioner on the corner of Mamaroneck Avenue versus you being part of the chamber. So I just think it gets you involved in the community and you're seen, right? So I think ultimately you're part of something even stronger than just being a resident living in the village.
So final word to you, Jammie. Have you come around and changed your mind on the value of belonging to the Chamber of Commerce?
Absolutely.
She's joined.
Yeah, she's
I
a
know.
member.
She's a member of
I
the
wanted
Chamber
to
of
give her.
Commerce.
I wanted to give her a
Wow.
chance to
There you go,
redeem
right.
herself.
Yes.
Oh my
Yes.
gosh, that is.
So-
We actually laughed about that because I'm like, oh, look at this, 11 years later, look who's coming around finally, you know, and the amount. Yeah,
I
go
just
ahead.
want to say that for me, joining the chamber really has provided not just support, but connection with other small business owners, right? To be able to collaborate with one another, take part in all of these local events, and not just grow your business, but also really grow together as a community. And that's what the chamber has provided to me.
Well, I want to thank you for your service to the chamber and the business community with the
pleasure.
presentations that you did last year. Jammie was the first to do a presentation in both English and then again in Spanish for the Latino business community, and I am grateful for that. And I think that we'd like to continue that next year and start working on your next one.
Absolutely.
And Richard, I can't thank you enough for your service to the community
Absolutely,
as past president and how you stay involved in the chamber. And so you guys
Sure.
truly are a power couple in the
Oh,
Chamber of
thank you.
Mamaroneck. So thanks for being on our show.
And I just have to say thank you to both of you for continuing to, for me, the Chamber of Commerce was near and dear to me. It was my baby for a year and a couple of months. But what I would say is you've taken it and you're going to continue to move this forward. And I think we're probably one of the largest Chamber of Commerce in Westchester, right?
We have the most fun.
We certainly have the most
Yes,
fun at
we
events.
certainly
So
do.
keep up the great work.
And
Thanks
thank
very
you.
much.
Thank you for this opportunity.
Yes,
We're very
absolutely.
grateful.
We
Look forward to
appreciate
seeing you at the spectacular.
Yes, we will be there. Look out for us.
Elvira and Elvis?
Could be.
Could be. Yeah. So, well, thank you for listening to our show, Business in the VOM Today. This is episode 20. I can't believe it. Time flies when you have a good time. Great guests so far. Jason Pinto from the VOM Recreation Department. Chamber members Jammie and Richard Leimgruber. Richard, past president of the Chamber. And now, to round out the show, please welcome the world's greatest chocolatier. No one will dispute this. Yes, right here in our studio, right here in the VOM, Maria Valente, owner of Fabulous Chocolations.
Welcome, Maria. How are you doing today?
I'm doing very well, thank you.
So the question that everybody asks about chocolate is Valentine's Day or Easter your biggest holiday? I think Mother's Day should personally be the biggest chocolate holiday, but that's just one mother's opinion.
Agreed. However, Valentine's Day is the single busiest day of the year. Easter has the most product of any other holiday because there's bunnies and baskets and eggs and, just tons of stuff. But Christmas from actually, I was going to wish you all a Merry Christmas because to me, Christmas starts on October 1st. It's when we first start really thinking about our, planning for the holidays, our corporate gifts, our, if we're not ready by October 1st, we're late.
You are the first person to wish us a Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Wow. We were just talking about the holiday lights on the avenue, which they've voted for and they're going to have, which is great. They'll be putting it all, at least it's over here. Gets people thinking about that.
Everything is so rushed, and I hate rushing the seasons. I really, really do. But the other day I was in a store, and everything was Christmas in the store. It was completely covered with Christmas stuff. And I said, wait a minute. When did Halloween happen? Did Halloween happen already? Did I miss Halloween?
No, I saw
yeah.
Ghosts and Pumpkins on your website, so
Yes.
I know that you're all Halloween right
We
now.
are trying, yes. We definitely have a lot of Halloween items. It is not one of our biggest holidays because it's, let's face it, it's about the grocery store candy. But we do a lot of adorable molds for people who want to get something special for their, little ones in their life, and parties and things like that. So we will have tons and tons of stuff for Halloween. But
And you're having a party at Chocolations, so tell me
are.
about this.
So we're going to have a party on the 24th. We did this last year, and it was very, very successful. The kids do little arts and crafts projects. They do candy bar making, and they do cupcake decorating. They have a great time. It's run pretty much the same way our birthday party is run.
I've been to a couple of those. They are fun.
And the birthday parties are super, super fun, and the kids just love it. This is an extension of that, but it's going to be with a Halloween theme. Kids are invited to come in costume, and it's a lot of fun. You just have to go to our website to sign up for it.
You know, it's funny. I always talk about Mama RX and how nice it smells when you walk into Sophia's pharmacy. But I love walking into Maria's shop, too, because it does smell so good
Right
when you
there.
just walk in the door.
Yeah.
So parents out there, if you're listening, no more bouncy house this year for your kid. You'll want to have a birthday party where you're learning how to make chocolate. Wow.
Absolutely. Our birthday parties are so much fun.
I saw you're even doing mahjong tiles in chocolate now.
Yes, because
What's up with that?
So mahjong is like the new crazy thing. You know, everybody's talking about mahjong. And I have someone who works for me who actually teaches mahjong. And she's been telling me since day one, let me do a mahjong class. Please let me do a mahjong class here. I want to do a mahjong class. Everybody would have so much fun. So I finally gave in and said, okay, let's schedule this. Scheduling is the hardest thing to do because whenever you schedule something, everybody can't come. And they tell you they can come when you don't have something scheduled. So, you know, but we finally got it on the calendar and we did it. And we finished our first session a couple of weeks ago, and it was so much fun. You know everybody had a good time when, as they're leaving the session, they're handing me their credit card to sign up for the next one.
Wow.
So the next one is starting on October 21st, and it's going to be another 4 consecutive Tuesdays. It's so much fun.
And is it for beginners? Is it for experienced players? Who can come?
So the first one we did was strictly for beginners, but now those beginners are intermediate. So they're going to now be coming alongside beginners. And Leslie, who teaches it, is so good that, you know, she can break it up and teach beginners and intermediates at the same time, and no one will feel lost. So it's going to be a lot of fun. She's even got me learning it. And yeah, I'm having a ball with it. It's really fun.
So it's more than chocolate over there at Chocolations. There's also mahjong.
Yes.
And is there anything else going on you'd like to talk about?
So I talked about the Halloween party, but we will also be doing a Thanksgiving party. And then the big kahuna is our gingerbread house decorating. And that is in December. I'm sorry. It is in November. It's the Saturday after Thanksgiving. Always is historically because that's Small Business Saturday. Mm-hmm. So we always like to roll it into that. And that is wrapped up with our Santa visit. The Santa visit is a free event. Everybody's invited. Everybody can come. Take your picture with Santa. We have a beautiful backdrop that we'll, create so that you can just, come in and enjoy. And then the gingerbread house decorating, you do have to sign up for because we want to make sure we have enough supplies for everybody. And that happens later on that same day.
What great traditions that are being kept alive in the village.
Speaking of traditions, as we continue to do drinks and development in the Chamber of Commerce, possibly we should consider going to Chocolations and doing something a little different instead of a bar. We can go there and people can enjoy the ambiance.
Absolutely.
Maybe learn to make a little bit of chocolate.
That would be fun, yeah.
It's always great to have you on the show. This is the Halloween theme this year. We've had Jason Pinto talking about the Spooktacular. We had Richard and Jammie Leimgruber, who are actually involved in the Spooktacular. They are involved in the haunted house. Wouldn't tell us what they're going to be. So I was thinking, if people were actually buying candy, do they pass out your candy on Halloween? Because I'd like to know where those places are.
Yeah, I don't have a lot of customers that will buy my candy for passing out to just random people. They usually pass it out to special neighbors, special friends, buy it for their grandchildren, their nieces, nephews, that kind of thing.
But if you're thinking about baskets for the end of the year clients,
Oh, yeah.
That's where you want to
absolutely.
be going.
Murphy
Yes.
Brothers will be calling you. You know that.
Oh, yeah.
Well, Maria, thank you for being on the show. And
You're very welcome.
we had some great guests. I want you to stick around because we're going to close out episode 20 here as we're speed dating on caffeine. So I say this is what's happening in the VOM in October. Jennifer, hit the first one.
All right, we've got Drinks and Development, Business Networking at a Chamber member establishment. It will be on Monday, October 13th from 4:30 to 6:30 at Barnstone Grill with our friend Bill. One in a series of Chamber 90-minute happy hours, a great way to meet other business professionals while supporting a Chamber member business. Buy your own, bring cash, make the bartender happy, bring a prospective Chamber member, and make us happy.
That's true. On the 21st, also at Barnstone Grill, it's our first cigar and bourbon dinner. Register online. Boy, it's going to be very interesting. So first time we did that. And anybody can come.
Women are invited.
Yes, right. Non-cigar smokers. I guess whatever. Anyways.
Okay, we've got the Washingtonville Housing Alliance signature fundraising event, Ritz on the Rails, on Tuesday, October 28th at Modern on the Rails in Mamaroneck. Where else? They are celebrating their 45th year this year.
Yeah, and can you imagine LMC Media, the LMC Media, yes, on Thursday, October 23rd, they're hosting their own gala honoring J.B. Miller. Starts at Mamaroneck Cinema. I said it ends at Nona Corolla, but it might end someplace else. It's going to be quite a party. Okay.
And because it comes up quick, our third celebration of women-owned Chamber members event. This one is Wednesday, November 5th. It will be with Heather at Artistry on the Boston Post Road. Registration details are online.
Jot it down, 12/11. That's December 11th, the annual holiday party at Nona Corollas. Register online, always a blast. And now, the LMC promotion, Jennifer.
Okay, thank you for listening to our podcast, Business in the VOM Today. Learn more at our website, mamaroneckchamberofcommerce.org. Thank you to LMC Media. This podcast was recorded at their studio on the Avenue in Mamaroneck, New York. Visit lmcmedia.org to book your time in this state-of-the-art, convenient location, walkable from the Metro North train station on Mamaroneck Avenue. You can also support this nonprofit media center at lmcmedia.org/donate.
And thank you all for listening. If you'd like to be a guest on the show, make your requests known to our VP, Jennifer O'Neill, and she'll see what she can do. Now, for more information on how you can join the Chamber of Commerce, visit mamaroneckchamberofcommerce.org. Our chamber slogan is,
Keep it local.
let's support each other's business. Thank you for being a chamber member. Our number one goal is to help your business succeed in the VOM. What can we do to support your business in 2025 and beyond?
And now I'm going to have some of the lovely chocolate that Maria brought for me.
How come you got a bunny? It's Halloween.
It's gluten-free and
I
it's for
forgot
me.
to mention that we just celebrated 2 days ago 15 years at our location.
Congratulations.